Hello. Welcome back. Oh, wow. Already ruined it. Welcome back to Common Kitchen. Today we're doing
It's a special episode.
For Father's Day. We're making stuff.
We're making the LAUSD recipe for coffee cake, since our dad went to school in the LAUSD School District, and that was a very popular thing that was served at the time.
Apparently they serve this during nutrition, which you'll come to find is quite ironic. But yeah, let's get started.
Okay, so the first thing is...
Jordan, it's leaking. That is not even close to enough. That's like half a cup.
The first thing is 2.5 cups of
Are you taking
flour.
the other cup to fill it up?
That's how...
The first thing Jordan said off camera to that filled to the brim thing is like, do you think it's gonna leak? And I was like,
I
couldn't
didn't say
possibly.
leak.
What'd you say?
Spill.
Either way.
Yeah, I think
Wait.
liquids leak, solids spill.
Solid liquids spill
Okay,
as
there,
well.
1 cup.
It's not a universal, or it is a universal word. Anything can spill.
It's true.
I guess leak is more like if it's like dripping out of something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Guys, if we were drinking during this time, we could call it flower hour.
Okay. Okay, and then...
That was like on the cusp of not even being a joke. That was so close.
It's a cup of brown sugar, packed.
There's 2 different types of brown sugar. We didn't know which one, but we got the darker of the 2.
Brown sugar is always packed for some reason.
How do they make brown sugar?
They take sugar and they brown it.
Because it's sugar cane, right? But what makes it the different colors? Do they get maple syrup and then crystallize it?
No, they tan all of the regular sugar, Mason. It's not that hard.
They just leave it out in the sun for a few hours,
Yes.
basking in Malibu.
Every bit of brown sugar is basked in Malibu.
In Malibu sun.
For hours.
Okay,
After hours of packing, Jordan has gotten the brown sugar into the cup.
this is a lot of sugar.
Yeah, okay, again, if you look back to earlier in the video, which Mason is going to cleverly edit to right here, apparently they serve this during nutrition, which you'll come to find is quite ironic. You can see that I said nutrition was an ironic word, because this is all sugar, basically.
And
Just
now
sugar and
we're
flour.
adding a half a cup of regular sugar.
Because the brown sugar wasn't enough. No, they used to serve this with a can of Coke.
Like just the cocaine version?
I don't know. What was that? When did that
When-
switch? In the 60s, 70s?
If you're at your computer right now, just look it up and see if that coincides with like the 60s, 70s era of high school / I guess middle school too, right?
Yeah, no, I assume. I think this was just like throughout all of the school
Just
districts.
yeah.
I don't know what this
K
60s
through
were
12,
like.
you just ate coffee cake every day.
With a can of Coca-Cola.
Okay, I'm adding a teaspoon of nutmeg. Okay, so then it's 3/4 cup. Well,
Oh, ho, ho! What a fancy... Look at this! It's got a dragon on it.
yeah, Zach and Jesse gave that to us.
In case you didn't know, me and Jordan are of Chinese heritage. So this is a very sentimental item for us.
I'm gonna start putting together the rest of the ingredients as well.
Cracking eggs.
1 egg, and then gotta measure out some other ingredients.
Do you know why lobsters never share?
No.
Because they're shellfish.
Okay, while Thomas was mixing up the other tons of sugar, we also put an egg, baking soda, baking powder, and buttermilk into this bowl, and now we're going to mix that up to combine with the other one.
Yes.
Okay, Thomas mixed this all together.
Yeah, hey, Dad, since this is pretty much, you're going to be watching this, do you remember that joke where you said something, it's like Snow White and then egg white and then you go get the yolk? Do you remember the premise of that joke? Just for future reference, I'll ask you tomorrow.
Find out in future Common Kitchen.
Okay, so this is also going to be part of the crumbly part on top.
Yes.
So you have to save half a cup of it.
That's it?
I know, it doesn't seem like enough. It seems like it should be more.
I mean, pack a tight half a cup.
Of course, our half cup measure is like the most broken one we have because it's been force packed like that a million times, so it bends.
This is good.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, so you put that off to the side. And then you're gonna mix the other one into this. So we're gonna combine them.
Cool.
Okay, pan is greased. Now we're gonna pour the mixture into it.
Oh, baby.
Okay, so the mixture's in the pan, and now we put the part that we set aside as the crumblies on the top.
Very conservative crumble from Jordan.
I'm just gonna go back and forth. I don't know how much I need to cover the whole thing. I don't want there to be a lacking
We should
corner.
do just a pile right in the middle and then not disperse it.
I feel like the crumbles are part of like the best part of a good
It's-
coffee cake.
Maybe the most important part.
Is the crumble?
Yeah.
Oh! Happy birthday. No. I mean, happy birthday like last week, Dad, but then happy Father's Day,
2
Dad.
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. An amount of time has passed. Hello. We've finished it. Okay, by the way, we need to tell this small story. We forgot to add the cinnamon when we were making this, so we had to take it out of the oven preemptively
Pretty quick on
Pretty-
that.
like, within a minute.
Yeah.
and then stir it all in with a bunch of cinnamon, and then we had to make a smaller batch of the crumblies and put those on top. So there might be some texture stuff going on. I don't know.
I feel like it could make it better.
That's the hope.
Oh, it's still kind of jiggly. I think it needs to cook
probably
more.
needs to cook more.
We need to put it back in the oven.
The recipe is very old. It had a range of time and a range of how long you should cook it.
I am the LeBron James of baking this food. Even though this is now our third mistake.
Technically, it wasn't a mistake. We followed the recipe for the time. It was just a range.
Anyways, so as you've previously seen, it was too liquidy before, so we put it back in the oven. We're gonna see how it goes. Not
Look
jiggling.
at that.
Mmm. There we go.
Oh my gosh, that was close to my face. The worst part about this is we don't get to try it right now.
I mean, we could, and just say we didn't for the video.
We're not gonna try it. Happy Father's Day!
It's a mason jar.
And I'm Mason. Happy Father's Day.